We're doing it live! Where's did Twitch go up? Twitch, did you go up? Are you doing anything? No. You ain't doing anything. You should do something, man. Do something with your life, Twitch. Start trigger. Oh no, it did. Oh, that's my bad. I'm sorry, Twitch. I didn't mean to be a butthole. That's not cool. Hey, yo, does this work? Hey, I got an update from it. We gotta do a testy test, though. Always gotta do. I can't reach. Can you see me struggle? Do you guys see me struggle? Testy test. Putting that out there in the world. And we only got it on the Twitch side. Well, dadgummit, streamer bot. Exit out of streamer bot. Do you see me struggle, chat? Do you see what I have to go through to execute streamer bot properly? The proper stream bottery. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to watch more of Nutty's videos on streamer. He just released a whole website with a whole download of stuff. That just doesn't. Why does this keep? I keep adjusting this. Oh, I can't see it live. Streamer bot. Okay, we gotta struggle. Ah! Oh God. Oh. It's fine. Chat. I'm gonna need you to exist. I'm gonna need you to come over here, chat. Oh, I've lost it all. It is all gone. Yeah, it's too long. There we go. Test. Only on Twitch. No, okay, it's good. It's good. It exists. We're clearing this. Slash clear chat. That's what we want. I got chat up. No, not export. Event feed. Thank you. All right. Here we are. And here's what we're gonna do. I want to see it live though, so I can make some adjustments here, because I don't like that up there so much. Give me some more this way. What is that? No, what is this? What is this over here? Oh, it's the floor. Oh, it's wires on the floor. Get out of here. All right, what are we doing? We are this greatest mouse ever made is the MX Master 2S. And it just stopped working on me all of a sudden. So we are going to open it up and see what the problem is. Oh, does this one that's out just happen to conveniently fit? Let's see. No. That is too big. And where is my flathead? I bet that's over on the computer that I was working on. What are these? At what point can you not... This camera doesn't have autofocus. I'm just curious. So right about there-ish is its focal point. Interesting. Just learning new things about the camera. Alright, so those are pretty small. That's too small. So the next one up? What even are those? Is it starred? So it is like these. Is this the one that I just put in there? That's too small still. That's the one I just put in there. So is it this one? No, see, that one's too big. So what do we have to do? Go up here? What are these? This is definitely not the correct shape. Yeah, okay. There's no way. There is no way that I don't have the proper shape. It's gotta be this one. Oh, it is. I didn't even try that one. Oh no, that's not in the right spot then. Right? Which one's bigger? Oh, this one is bigger, so this one's in the right spot. Okay. Alright. This one is just the right fit. How everybody doing today? Oh, I didn't post the I didn't post the jam on X. I need to do that. That's too dark. Oh, I should not put it there though. Oh, interesting. We're gonna use my tea saucer. I wanted to do this stream just as kind of like a nice little transition out of the game jam. We're gonna do this stream until we get this figured out. And then I'm gonna get off and I have got a lot of work to do on YouTube videos and stuff. I should look at a guide online for sure. We'll do it over here on this computer. We will go to MX Master 2S iFixit. Well, that was not MX Master 2S iFixit. There it is. The Logitech MX Master repair help. How to open. Oh no. What? I see. Oh, okay. I do hate this. I do hate, and the feet are so nice, too. Hang on a sec. What is the warranty on this mouse? I've had it a long time. Accident, abuse, unauthorized repair, modification, improper operation or maintenance, usage not accelerated, normal wear and tear. Normal wear and tear is like, well, this is definitely normal wear and tear, so. Okay. Makes me sad. So let's get. You should heat. Oh no. You should really heat these up, but I don't have the heating element. I have a heat gun, but it's next door. This is more difficult to do if I'm not stabilizing it against my chest. That's my usual technique for careful stuff like this, is stabilizing everything against my chest. These are really nice feet. Oh, don't clip that. But these are the bottom of this is real. Nope, don't clip that either. I don't. I really like this mouse. I don't know what to say. Don't clip that either. That's. Ooh, I have ruined it. I have ruined it. There we go. Well, I mean, the mouse doesn't work, so anything's better. I wonder if I can probably order new feet. That may be salvageable. I'm not sure. Okay, now we know we gotta go a lot deeper. A lot deeper. Yeah, this one's a lot better. Look at that. That one's savable. 100%. That one's totally good. I wonder if at this point, that did not go deep enough. I wonder if at this point, if we could just start modding this mouse. I wonder if there's like some cool third-party stuff we could do with it. Okay, now these screws are completely different. We're going to do a little swappy swap out. Yep. Ah! I saved it though. I saved it. Do not watch this as a how-to. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have any super experience in this. I could do something wrong and mess up the mouse even further. I don't know best practices. This is not a tutorial. This is an exploratory. I didn't need to get rid of that one. Did the guide tell me to get rid of that one? No. Well, dadgummit. Okay. Oh, really? Well, dadgummit, why does this keep doing... Weird. Okay. There we go. Oh. Come on. You can do it. Where are you stuck at? You know, I could just look over to the guide, but oh, I don't want to bend that. We have tools. We have tools for this. I broke it. I did not realize that that would be that flimsy. Oh, I could just pull from the back. I didn't know. The rubber is super flimsy. It's okay. It's because there's a button there. It's okay, though. It's not that bad. Don't do what I'm doing.
Okay. You, I would like to take out. How do? Hmm. All right. They look like the same side screws, but also they don't at the same time. Oh, those are definitely not the same screws. Those are totally different screws. Okay. Battery off. Flip these into the little battery feet there. Let's see. What else we got? This little guy here. This little guy up here. So far, so good. This is a pretty decent disassembly. This is not bad. I've seen these things be far more complicated. I would like you to work. There we go. Oh, well, that's hard to get to. Oh. Take this off here. And here. That frees the mouse wheel. Ah! I got it. That doesn't look like it's screwed into anything. That's kind of weird. I really want to pop this mouse wheel out, but does not look doable. All right. Dadgummit. All right. Let's see if we can figure. Ooh. Slides. See if we can figure out what's going on with you. Huh. I'll look at you in a second. Is there any metal? Oh, where did this come from? Oh, this is the button. Uh-oh. Like that. Yeah. Oh, there is a... Yeah, there is a button for down there. Very cool. There is no metal on this. We're gonna drop it into some soapy water. Just kind of let that sit in there. I'd like to do the same for this, but that's a lot. Wow. That's just a lot. That may not. Can't do things with one hand, apparently. Well, this is not doing what I want it to do. Well, it kind of is. But not really. This is gonna take some attention. Oh, this is doing it. Okay. So you just kind of stay with it. Just kind of stay with it. And it will get there. Stop moving. Give me some of. Oh, wait, it's tucked up under here. This is what I need. Right there. Dab. This is gonna be perfectly good. I mean, it's unusable as a mouse because what went out was the frickin' sensor. Give me a whole entire paper towel here. Let that air dry for a bit. Now, you are the problem. Why are you the problem? What does this switch do? I don't think that was something I was able to access before. Was it? Oh. Oh, that's the off-on switch. Because it connects to this little dude. This little dude pops in there like that. And controls the switch. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. I was starting to say because that looks like it's the processor, which it probably isn't. That is probably just the mouse laser, and that's just how big it is. And it's crazy to me that that's the biggest thing on here. That means everything else, the processor and everything, is really small on this thing because that's the only other board. And I think that's just a suspension really for the mouse wheel. But I mean, you can store user information on this board. Granted, it's not a lot of user information. You know, it's basically just a couple of bytes of ones and zeros and stuff, you know. It may not even be that many bytes. You know? How many bits are a byte? 8 or how many? Yeah. So What is your dealio? Oh, now that I think about it, I should just be able to. Do I want to plug this thing in without a battery? I'm too curious. Is this a bad idea? It already doesn't work. We'll plug it in. What's up? Is this an electronic stream? Kinda. My mouse went out while working on the game jam. And it's kind of a great mouse cuz it's a Logitech MX Master. Which I could just get the newest one, but I've tuned this one so much. Oh. Maybe I should turn it on. Yeah. That would... Oh! It's moving! Dadgummit! It's not moving a lot, though. It do it a work! Wait a minute, it's inverted! What? Alright, so the USB thing should face that way, right? So this is the mouse. And if I move it... I've lost it. It's gone. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's not inverted. I'm just a dumbass. Yep. I fixed it. By tearing it apart? Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's put it back together. So the answer to the question of can we fix an MX Master 2S? Yes, we can! Okay. Let's put her back together. Did we clean this enough? No. We didn't clean it. Shazam, are you still here? Did I ignore your message too long? I'm sorry. I've completely... How is your drawing? You know, I was just sitting here thinking, I didn't say anything, but since you popped in, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I kind of want to make my own assets. And maybe put them up on itch. Because I've been looking into tile mapping. Different tile mapping stuff here recently. And I just saw that video that somebody did on like the dual grid system. Where you essentially can create your tile map to be pathways going through the center of the grid. And then when you implement it into the game engine, you just have two grids. So the bottom grid is like the grid that is the normal game engine. And then the top grid is slightly aligned differently. So if the grid pattern is here, right, then the top grid, the X would move through the middle of the bottom grid, right? So it's offline, and that would allow you to use less tile sets and get some more complicated connections. And so I'm really interested in that, but I just have not been super impressed with some of the layouts of some of the tile maps that I've gotten. And I kind of just wanted to do my own. Thinking about it. This is looking good. This is looking clean. Oh, we have cleaned none of this wheel. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna do a dumb. Hang on, let's get some tools ready. Get some tools ready. And dip. And brush. Brush. Nah, you don't see that. Dip. And brush. Brush with the grain. Brush with the grain. I feel like I need something with bristles, really. Wow, this is a lot. This is a lot. This might need another dip. A little bit of shake. Okay, that's coming off. Get it down. Get jiggy with it. We've used that tool. On the next one. Okay. What I'm doing wrong is I need to dip the Q-tip in the water. That's the proper method. Oh yeah, that's working better. Yes. Now that I am not being a dumbass and doing what I should be doing. Oh yeah, that's cleaning it. We're gonna go through a couple of Q-tips here for sure. 100% facts. Reminds me of, for some reason, the thing that popped in my head is the cook from Spy Fox. Some assembly required. Stir. Whisk. Woohoo. Stir. Whisk. With the grain. You gotta scrub with the grain. And then use the dry side. Don't make them both wet. Don't dip them both in there. Have a soaked side. Almost said have a wet side. Don't do that. And have a dry side with the grain. And then always make sure it works after. Because do you have a guarantee that it'll still work? Nah, never. But it can't get any worse than not working, and it already doesn't. Except we fixed it. That's right. So, I don't even know what I'm saying. Stir. Whisk. Get in there. Get in there, I'll be square. Oh, we get, yeah. Ooh, and now we go over to our dry side. My hand's cramping up. Oh, hand down. All right, we can switch. We can switch hands. Oh God, I don't know how to do this with the other hand. Oh my God, how do you people use your right hand? This is uncoordinated. My fine motor skills have gone out the window. But it does hurt a lot less. Oh! I've dropped it and it's gone forever. But I found it again. Stir, stir, stir. Whisk, whisk, whisk. Get a new tool. Da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Alright, we're moving back to the left hand. We're getting good. We're getting there. We're cleaning it. Looks so much better. It was on my list to clean this, but I did not know that I would be taking it apart to clean it. Oh dear. Some of it is... Mouse is old. I got this when it came out. When did this mouse come out? Phone? When did the Logitech MX Master 2S come out?
According to XDA,
2017. Wow. What? This mouse is almost 10 years old? What, it's 8 years old? Okay. Maybe we should upgrade. But we fixed it, so we don't need to. Okay. I really want to get these sides cleaned. Oh, don't drop it. So close to the water now. We could really detail clean this even more after we put it back together. Okay. Has this had enough time? Yeah, that's dry. Time for reassembly. So we start with the base, and we put the switch back in. And then we lay this guy back in there. Now we gotta find the right ones. Not entirely confident. The motherboard screws look a specific way. So there's at least that. But that looks different. Ah! Can't see. Screw this in. Ah! It popped! I didn't even screw it in hard. It's just this corner. This corner just popped against the plastic. No need for alarm. Okay, what's next? Probably the battery. No. Yes. No. Where does the battery go? Which one of these does the battery plug into? We can figure this out by saying that's 3 prongs, and that's 3 prongs. Put this there. And wait. We're not doing the battery yet. We're doing the mouse wheel. That's right. This guy goes right in there. And then this guy. Ooh, it's hard to see. I don't feel like it's sitting in there properly. That seems better. That seems right. And I feel like it's these guys. No, it is not. It is not these guys. One of these guys. You should always follow the guide. You look up an iFixit guide, you should follow it. Am I doing that? No. Should I be? Yes. I should be. Okay, that works. Now for this. Right? Is that where it goes? Yes, it is. So these are pretty chill. These are pretty simple. There we go. Just like that. Screws again. Popped out of my hand. Uh-oh. This seems long. No, they're all the same. They're all that size. Oh, not that one. That's one of the star ones that goes on the bottom. That's one of the star ones that goes on the bottom. Here we go. Here's a Phillips head. Yo, that looks weird. This PCB was cut weird. I didn't do that. That came cut that way. That's super weird. Can that even be seen? Yeah, you can see that. Look how strangely that was cut. Okay, now for the batteries. I'm pretty sure. Are there any more? Maybe there? I'm pretty sure a screw goes there. Like this. Oh! Oh. We still have it turned on? Okay. We've cut it off. Actually, when I get this screwed in, I want to test the mouse. Now we're on these big screws. Because when it's a plastic brace, it's a very different screw. It has a rounded top head. I have two other rounded top head screws. Oh. Probably go there. That makes sense. Yeah, because that's how many screws are left. Alright, we test it. This should be connected. Alright, it's moving again. Can I scroll? I can indeed scroll. Right click. Yep. Works. Alright, let's cut it off. I can't believe we fixed it. I thought this was just gonna be a... well, I have a piece of plastic here now. I might as well get some content out of it and stream a disassembly of it. But I hate that I broke that, but that's not gonna be that big of a deal. Once I put this back in here... I gotta do this carefully because I broke it. Okay. Okay. That. Did I connect the ribbon cable? Yes. This button doesn't press that great. Well, it does, but not very responsive.
Can I test the... Is there nothing that I can scroll left and right on? Yes, I can go to this board over here. Hang on a second. Okay, perfect. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't understand what it is. The DPI difference between this mouse and the mouse that I was using, like, I don't get it. Like, there's got to be a difference between the actual acceleration and the DPI, because that mouse moves to where I tell it to go to way too quickly. But it will not go the entirety of my screen in a single wrist stroke, right? This... Oh, that's interesting. I can go the entire... Oh, wait a minute. I've never noticed this before. If I slowly do this... I've never noticed this before. But I'm going to start on one end of my screen, right? So, okay. We don't need this anymore. This can go over here. So I'm currently on one end of my screen. And if I'm on one end of my screen, and if I do this, I actually overshot my screen. So that's the other end of my screen. And now I'm back over at the opposite end of my screen. But if I do it this way, if I don't do a fast acceleration, I am 1/3 to my screen. Now I'm halfway. Okay. I am not at the other end of my screen. I am halfway there. So there's some kind of interesting acceleration that's happening here that I wonder if is unique to certain mice, and that Razer one just doesn't have it. All right, let's screw this back in. I've never noticed that before. I just know that I really like working on this mouse. Oh. Are these screws the same length? Yes, they appear to be the same length, but that popped out a lot. I don't use that button very much anyway. I used to when I first got the mouse, because I thought I had set it up to change windows. But I've lost the mouse. Uh-oh, now it didn't work again. Where's it at? No, I've just lost it. I'll find it eventually. I've legit lost the mouse. Oh wait. Oh. It's not working again. I did something wrong. Oh no, now it's not working again.
Interesting. Hang on. That screw was preventing the mouse from working. That's so weird. Okay. Well, hang on. Can I screw in this top one and just leave the bottom one out? Because that's what was happening before. So it's not, I'm not putting the screws in the wrong place. This is something that happened that this screw was causing. Alright, the mouse still works. Can I just put 3 screws in? Mouse still works. Forget this screw. Alright, now let's put these. Well, let's put the feet on. So let's attempt to put the feet back on. Okay, that's not bad. I'm gonna run a heat gun over these probably to try to help it out. This one I'm probably gonna have to glue down again. It's wanting to stick though, kind of. Yeah, I think it'll get there with a heat gun. So this mouse is not going to be completely back in operation, but it's better than having to get a new one. Oh. Alright, testy test. I've lost it. Oh, it doesn't work again. What? We just put the feet on. So wait, now I'm going to take the feet back off. And take this screw out? No. What the crap? Oh. It wants to work. It's having trouble. Oh. That's interesting. This button seems to be a problem. And I don't necessarily think it's because I broke it. I think... Okay. No. We're gonna barely screw these in so that they will hold the device together, but they're not pinching on whatever is being pinched. Interesting. Something happens. This really wants to be held together. That's crazy. It is literally going back and forth between working and not working when I pull these screws out. Okay. What is it pinching at then? Okay, I'm gonna screw these in and see if, when that happens, if hitting the mouse does anything. This is the wrong key tool. Mouse still works. I hit this button and it still works. Hit this button and it still works. Mouse still works. I hit the button and it stops working. Okay. Not that one. Let's try corner screwing this. So there's even distribution of pressure. Hit the button, mouse stops working. Hit the button, mouse stops working. We're gonna do that. Because I at least know how the mouse works now. Cut it off. Give it a testy test. Yep. Yep, mouse seems to work. Hit this button, it stops working, pick it up, and okay. Okay, put these, we have not even attempted these top ones. These top ones actually may hold it together really nicely. Just enough that's necessary. We don't over tighten, but we make sure they're snug. Yep. And it still works. And if we try to hit this button, it stops working, but we can not pick it up. And all right, so we just need to not hit this button. Okay. All right, well that's a potential work in progress kind of thing. Those need to go in a little baggie. And that's this project done. Woo! How long did that take? Not very long. We've been going for only an hour. That's good. That's kind of what I wanted to do. I just wanted to have something up so that there was an in-between between the game jam streaming and what we're gonna do. We're gonna come back late tonight, real late tonight, and we're gonna do something a little different, a little special. Cakes just put out the demo for Tangity TD, his tower defense game. And we are going to play it with the debugger console on stream. And we're going to log bugs. And then we'll throw it up in his Discord. And then if we find any bugs, he'll have that console up in the stream and everything. So, oh, Thornity, I didn't even see you there. Yeah, oh, I can't even. Oh, because the thing's covering. Finished the game jam, almost ended. Yeah, were you able to finish your submission? Oh, yeah, sorry I didn't see you there for a bit. When did you? Oh, forever ago. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, Thornity, I got it in, like, last minute. Okay, good. I'm glad you're still here. I'm sorry about that. I wanted to do this little stream in between the game jam and this because my mouse went out
last day of the game jam, and I switched over, and it was horrible because this has really good acceleration and everything. Let me tell you this. So what I was doing is I was putting out releases and uploading them. That way, I was at least getting some of the changes in, and not just like didn't get any of my changes in. So I was going from like prototype 06, prototype 07, prototype 08, and I was uploading them. So I got it. I got prototype 9, the one that I wanted. It had music, it had effects, it had NPCs in the towns, and it had a whole additional scene, Doc's office. I uploaded it to itch and then checked the page. I uploaded it at 7:56. Checked the page, error, file too big, re-upload. I'm like, I'm not re-uploading. So I go back to the page and try to put prototype 8 up. Check the page, it errored. It's 7:58. I'm like, crap. Go back to prototype 7, refresh the page, and it worked with literally like seconds to spare. And then the jam ended, and that was it. And prototype 7 is fine. It has no music. It has no NPCs at all, and there is a known issue where in Ted's house, he is scaled incorrectly, and he is way bigger than any of the other characters that show up there. But I got it in, and I played yours, Thornity. I played it on stream, actually, yesterday, and I had a blast with it. So, yeah. Yep. Yeah, we played it, and there were a couple of times where I was just rushing right past the first stage, and it was like I was like, "Nah, screw you guys! I'm just gonna climb the ladder. We're gonna go fight the boss, and then we're gonna go to the store." But yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I had a fun time with it. So I played it on my other computer that I didn't. Many thanks. Bugs probably in the game isn't balanced at all. I found some bugs. I wonder, you probably already know about it, but you can't go back to the main menu when you're in the game. The like terminate button doesn't work, but at the same time I didn't know if that was the way it was supposed to be, because like you're just trapped in your corporate job and you can't get out. I thought that was kind of funny too. But I want to play the game again on my itch account, because I played it in incognito mode on stream, so no one would see any of my account stuff or anything. So I need to play your game and a lot of the other games again and leave comments on them, because I think that's important to do, is to leave comments on everybody's game and everything. Say you enjoyed it, say if you found any bugs or whatever. So I'm going to do that tonight, probably off stream, and I'll leave some comments on your games and on your game and some other stuff. But yeah. We got it in, Did you have a good time on it? Did you have a good time making it? I hope so. I pulled my hair out with I bit off way much more than I could chew. You had food poisoning on Thursday and had to finish the game between throwing up? That's horrible. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that, dude. That's crazy. Man. But hey, at least you got it done. Finishing the game was like near ending of me. Man, there were I didn't get sick during making it, but there were a couple of times where I was spending way too much time trying to figure out basic stuff that I was so stressed about it, because I used Dialogics for all the dialogue system. Last year I made my own dialogue system because I did not have that much dialogue in the game. But I was thinking, because I've recently, over the past 3 or 4 years, gotten used to using plugins in video editing, because that's just Yeah, yes, Dialogic. Well, so I've only just recently gotten comfortable using plugins in the video editing world because I thought when I was coming up with that, oh, you got to make all of your stuff, you got to do this, but now everybody has certain plugins that they like for lower thirds and different stuff like that. Phantom Camera is another Godot plugin I suggest. I've heard about Phantom Camera. I kind of like tweaking my own camera, but I'll check it out. I also don't look. I looked at Phantom Camera, and I don't know if that's for a lot of the games that I make. It seemed really useful for platformers, but I don't know if I would get all the same benefits out of it for like top-down stuff. But I'll look into it more. But I'm not a big fan of Dialogic's backend. Now, granted, I may have been doing a lot of stuff wrong. But it's the signals built into Dialogics weren't working at all. Like my game wasn't receiving the timeline started, timeline ended signals from Dialogic, so I had to program in my own. That could also be a problem with Godot 4.3 and the latest version of Dialogics. But I just felt like Dialogics was slowing the game down a lot. And then when I built the game and exported it out as an EXE, that wasn't there. So I don't know if this is a problem with the Godot engine or Dialogics itself, or it's probably not a problem with Dialogics, and I would probably just rather build my own dialogue system. That way I know how I can adjust it to current versions of Godot and everything. But I bit off way more than I could chew with what I tried to make, because I couldn't find a single tutorial on managing buffs and debuffs in Godot. There were plenty of people that said that they had, made their system for like a card game or whatever that they made, but nobody went into how they made it. And so I had to make my own almost from scratch, which was good because I finally learned a lot more about programming in Godot, and I did what you were supposed to do. I went and I read the documentation and figured out what does what and everything, and I made it. And it's poorly made, but it's my own system, and it works in the game more or less, but that took way too long. And I understand that the game, I focused way too much on, or it looks like I focused on way too much of like the story or what else, and it's not really a game. I don't know if you've checked it out. It's some side effects included on my page, on Peasant's Couch. And if you play it, it's mainly just story. And there's no real actual gameplay. Because like a lot of the mechanics feel very fake. Because it's like, I didn't, like the main boss at the end, you just go up and touch it, and then it activates these animations on it and makes it look like it's getting a debuff. And it is getting a debuff because it's taking damage from it. But I wasn't able to program in an actual boss fight and all that kind of stuff. But the game has a beginning, a middle, and an end, and it doesn't crash. So I feel like that's all I can really ask for. But yeah. But I am glad that you were able to pop in here at the end of the stream. How are you feeling today, by the way? Are you feeling better? Are you going to stream any today or tomorrow or anything? Over the weekend streams? You are slowly recovering? Take your rest, for sure, man. Take your rest. Game jam's over. You don't have to do anything now. You can just chill out. But I'm gonna try to keep an eye out for your streams. Next time I see you streaming, I definitely want to pop in, see what you're doing, see what you're working on. But I am gonna hop off for now. I'm gonna come back late tonight, probably in the AM for me, and I'm gonna stream Cakes Tangity TD, and we're gonna put the console up on the stream. That way we can actually